And here we go. I'm John Renton with my review of AEW Dark. 11 matches, 69 minutes long. Nice. Let me know your thoughts on this show in the comments, please. If you missed my AEW Dark Elevation review, I said at the beginning of that, and I will say here, I'm going to start taking Elevation and Dark, Human Centipede them together, and presenting one video on Tuesday nights. That's your warning. Let's move on. Excalibur and Taz on commentary, and we start off with, it's all about the Cole against Kaun, who actually impressed me. That's spelled Kaun, by the way. And he impressed me in his AEW debut and had a pretty good showing here against Adam Cole, baby. Hitting some nice strikes, showing some good agility, showing some really good strength, and has a really good look. I hope he gets featured a little bit more on Dark and Dark Elevation. The guy does really have a very impressive look and got to take Cole to the limit. He got to walk along the razor's edge and did have a good showing here against Adam Cole, baby. Adam Cole, of course, did lower the boom to get the victory. But one thing I did like that Khan did was he showed some good poise, got a single leg Boston Crab, and did hit a nice gutbuster. Really impressive stuff. So there we go. That's the first match. Pretty good start. And then we go to Tony Schiavone interviewing Adam Cole, baby. But Adam Cole decides to take the mic from him and says, no, I will talk about the mixed tag match. And he basically does that with story time with Adam Cole, baby. And then we have Austin and Colton Gunn against Bison XL and Laurentiz X. I apologize if I got those names wrong at all. This didn't last very long. And we got a powerbomb neck breaker from the Guns, 1, 2, 3. Then we got Layla Hirsch against Catalina Perez, who looks a little more poised in the ring now, and I mean that with respect. It seems like Catalina has a little bit more confidence than she had when she was doing Dark Elevation and Dark Stints, and Layla Hirsch really has shined and has been very impressive, even though she only has a few years of experience. Catalina did get in some good strikes, easy for me to say, and got laid out, though, with a running knee, 1, 2, 3. I like the idea of Layla Hirsch being more of a heel. And then we get to Lance Archer versus Liam Cross. Well, everybody dies quickly because Liam Cross pretty much just got destroyed and got laid out with the blackout. Heel Archer is a delight. So we get the Varsity Blondes with Julaa Hart, who's upset. You can tell. She's going to join the House of Black. It's obvious. It's really fucking obvious. But that being said, the heel turn might actually do her some good. There's also dissension among the Varsity Blondes. Seems like Griff wants to be a little bit more angry. Brian Pillman Jr., who knows what the fuck's going on with the guy? If you ever pay attention to his Twitter, I don't think he knows either. So, Liam Gray and Adrian Alanis, isn't it ironic, don't you think? Isn't it ironic? Yes, I really do think that the Varsity Blondes won, although, in quick fashion. Though Liam and Adrian, Adrian, actually did, get a couple good moves in, but there wasn't much to this. We then get a Varsity Blondes promo. Griff says the House of Black will fall on Dynamite. Griff, I admire your, determination. You're probably going to take the pin there, but at least he seems more fired up and has improved in the ring. So we get Red Velvet versus Vipres. Wasn't bad. Vipres showing some attitude, laying in some good strikes. A little bit of weird, a little bit of awkwardness, near the end, but there was a nice final slice maneuver, 1, 2, 3. It wasn't bad, served its purpose. Red Velvet got the victory. Sky Blue took on Robin Renegade. Charlotte Renegade, her twin sister. She kept interfering for her sister. Terrible, terrible rendition of that song. And Sky Blue got the victory with a flatliner layout. I will say that something didn't quite click here. It seemed a little bit awkward, like they were both lost, but they're both, young as far as their in-ring careers. They'll get better. And I like the idea of the Renegade sisters, being basically where they could pull the twin magic thing if they wanted to. But Sky Blue does have some good energy and, again, got the victory. So then we get Anna Jay versus Tiffany Nevaez. Sorry if I got that wrong. Tiffany was dressed like Katana from Mortal Kombat. I don't know why that stuck out to me. She kind of, was a little bit upset that she didn't get a 3 count at one point. That was her undoing. Anna Jay got some kicks and the Queen Slayer for the victory. We then got Daniel Garcia with 2.0 versus Anthony Green. Daniel Garcia and 2.0 are everywhere, literally everywhere, on AEW programming. That being said, they're maximizing every opportunity they get. Anthony Green is a pretty good athlete as well. The match was what it was, and I don't even really know how to describe it. Daniel Garcia got such a vicious abdominal stretch on. That was it. He just got a trap, and Green was tapping out before he hit the ground. So that's just how great Daniel Garcia is as far as his submission skills. And Green had a good accounting for himself. We then got Shivani interviewing 2.0 and Garcia about all the problems they have with various people. Yeah, we do have problems, but we're going to solve those problems. Then Bear Country took on Brandon Bullock and Jamison Ryan. I imagine that Brandon had no relation to Sandra Bullock, but I don't know. Maybe, he was trying to talk her out of Bird Box, and Sandra says, no, I'm going to do this movie, and that was her undoing. Bird Box was absolute shit. Nothing against Brandon, him and Jamison did fine. They did fine. Jamison is really jacked, and they had the matching tights. They were Zuba tights. I don't know why that stuck out to me. Bear Country did the big cannonball. That's a lot of bear meat driven into your face, or driven through your face. I've had that, happen to me in my days in college. I will be taking no further questions on that. And Bear Mountain Splash 1, 2, 3. There you go. So then Peter Avalon and J.D. Drake with Ryan Nemeth in the corner took on Wheeler Yuta and Orange Cassidy. Nothing against J.D. Drake or really any of the people involved, but I'm sick of the best friend stuff. It is what it is. J.D. Drake actually does have something. I kind of wish I'd use him and, maybe, I'm not saying more prominently. I'm not saying the guy's ever going to be more than, right at a certain level in AEW, but he has some good ability, has displayed that in some singles matches. We get a melee, and Nemeth gets taken out even though he's not in the match. Orange Punch, J.D. Drake, 1, 2, 3. There you go. That's it. So again, next week, Dark Elevation and Dark, Human Centipede together and presented on Tuesdays. Likely in short form. I will try to make those reviews 10, 11 minutes max, but just doing 2 reviews when there's a little bit on Dark and a little bit on Dark Elevation, why not just put them together? Anyway, agree, disagree what I said, like, share, subscribe, Twitter handle in the description. I'm John Retlin. I'll see you soon.